I'm a born winner, a corporate thug board member, Napoleon complex with a short temper. Ball like a highlight girl from Sports Center, and we pull up to the back door in the Ford Sprinter. A pocket full of Pacquiao and a black and mild. How you gonna keep saying that and ain't pulled the clip up? Where the clip at?
Yeah, so holla, this CP, this the code. So me and Frank, we debating basically like you and Murder Mook. So I was at Apollo, so I was there when it got announced and shit like that. So I basically said, yo, correct me if I'm wrong. Did Hitman say is he the Murder Mook of St. Louis? And the boss said no, there's no proof. And I said, okay, just correct me if I'm wrong. I'm okay with being corrected. For me, your win or loss ratio for as many battles you have in your career is incredible. I do feel like a couple niggas did clear you or had you look. You know what I mean? Like not a certain way, but I think a couple niggas clip
Cool.
you. I think Easy clipped you. Right, I gave you the first. I think he left you in the second and third. I do think that Calico cooked you the first time. I think you got him the second time. That's
That's
fair
for
to
one
say?
round too, though. Yeah, that's for one
Okay,
round.
respect. Yeah, respect. That was on
If you
Snoop
said
shit,
that,
right?
yeah, he rapped 8 minutes. I rapped three
That's a
minutes, but
fact.
I respect it. That's one round, but I mean, I respect it.
Yeah. So you ain't got that many losses. How many battles you got?
Yeah, but that's the only thing. When I say Cook, yeah, I got like 40 professional. But
Okay.
when I say like Cook is
Hmm.
like where niggas get up there and die. Like it's
Right,
niggas
right,
that
right,
the
right.
same people you saying think beat me. It's a Hitman fan that'll say I won the first verse easy,
Mm,
and the thirds can go any way because the thirds was
yeah,
the both our less rounds. But
yeah,
he had a great first too. My first one, but he had a good first, but he had a great second. That's why niggas give him the win. It ain't like he just man Hitman up there dying. Like
yeah.
it ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Cause,
Like it's
cause
a
it's a lot. Cause I had money with you and Hustle. I had money on you, niggas. I had to pay niggas to saying, oh, Miss Hustle killed Hitman. This that. Now I don't
I
feel
don't
that
know.
way.
I don't know why you paid. I won
N-
every poll. And I won
Hey,
every credible judge, every credible blogger. Every credible blogger gave me the win. So I don't know
hey,
why
now
you
now
paid.
now to be fair, I paid before the polls dropped. So you know what I'm
I
saying.
mean, yeah,
Now that you
that,
said that, nigga do want his money
Yeah,
back,
now
but
get the
yeah,
I
fuck
ain't
out
that
of here,
type of nigga.
CP.
yeah. I don't understand. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
mean, like I said, it was a good battle. My
Mm.
thing is, I don't see. I'm not like them niggas. I don't run around and try to floss debatable wins. Like if a battle debatable, I let it be what it be. A
It
lot of
is what it
niggas
is,
break
right?
their neck to
Okay.
try to say they beat me when they know it was the debatable or they
Hmm.
know I won. Suppose like I don't do that. So Miss
Yeah.
Hustle, it was a debatable battle. I
Mm.
mean, a debatable battle. All we could go by is all the credible bloggers and what the consensus was saying. Like okay, Hitman took second and third. That's what it's saying. They
Hmm.
say she got the first, I got second and third. That's what it's saying. But I
Hmm.
don't go around and say, oh, I smoked Hustle while beating her. That's what them niggas do. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like I
right,
leave
right.
it alone. But all I do is brag about my clear wins that
Hmm.
most niggas can't brag about. The level of top tier names that I done cleared. Like let's talk about that. How many top tier names have Mook cleared?
Okay, so I feel like y'all got a similar clear wins. I feel like you had a goodie, a debatable with Geechee. I feel like he
Mm-hmm.
cleared Geechee. I feel like you cleared Tay Rock. I feel like he cleared Tay Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I mean, I don't. Iron
And
Solomon is. I don't know where you revere him at. I feel like he 50. Iron Solomon, even though it was a trash battle, right? I
And
do
do
think
mm-hmm.
that
Hitman have
battle
any
was
trash
trash.
battles like
It,
that? No.
it. No, nah. That's Mister. That's Hitman Holla. I would. We
For
already
sure.
Save it,
just. I already
save it for the
said.
debate.
I already said Holla don't. I said Holla lose better than Mook win a lot of times. Like I ain't, if he
Okay.
does have lost, if
Okay.
he you know what I'm saying? So
I
I'm a real
respect
nigga.
that. I
Yeah, you know what I'm
respect that.
saying?
I
So like
respect that.
if a nigga got you losing the easy to block catching, it still got
Mm-hmm.
4 or 5 million. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I think you probably you yeah, you are yeah, you did him kind of,
Filthy. And
you know
what
what
did
I'm
I
saying?
say
So
earlier? He had a better battle with Arts than Mook did, and a more impactful battle. And him being here should get me another point, the boss. I'm gonna be honest. CP, can you get Mook in here?
I
You
think
think he here for
hold on.
you?
I
Getting a
think and
point
I
on
He's
me
he's
is
here.
and
crazy.
I
That's all
think
that matter. I need that point.
a
No,
holla
that
and
was
I do
funny as
think he
fuck, Frank.
I do think he cleared Lux.
Which time?
Total slaughter. I think the first one was debatable. I
Because
think he cleared
I
Lux.
agree.
Not both times.
So those he cleared a god tier, a cut well Geechee god tier to me. So you debatably beat Geechee. So I got him clearing Geechee, Rock, and Lux.
okay, I got. If we just talking about clears, I got K Shine, Tay
That's a dub.
Rock,
That's a
O
dub. That's a
Red,
dub. Mm-hmm.
Arsenal. That's just four off the top. If I just want to be like,
Y'all
okay, let me just give me
crazy.
four.
Do you
Let me just
hey
get.
Holla, do you agree that he cleared ours?
Yeah, I mean, because I mean, ours. They say ours. I mean, yeah, I give them. I
You
give
know what I'm saying?
them.
So I
It,
think I think I think your resume obviously is way more impressive because you have more killers on your resume and you cleared more. But I'm just saying, like,
Keep going,
quality
CP.
for
I'm writing this shit
quality.
down. Keep going.
Yeah, I think quality is not that much different as far as like the kills or the wins, but obviously the views, how the culture receive it,
I
who's
know.
who's
I
more.
don't think he got no. I don't. But okay, they go to kill. So you say kill Iron Solomon? Yeah, giving that. Or did he clear Iron Solomon?
I think.
That battle was ass.
It was such a
Yeah,
horrible
it's so
battle. It's just
yeah,
a
like
clear win. He won every round, but it was
yeah,
a horrible
Yeah.
battle.
I
So what
think
I'm
he
saying, how many niggas have Mook stood in front of and killed besides Young Hot?
I think he whooped Geechee.
He
You don't
ain't
think he
whoop
whooped
Geechee.
him?
Nah, he ain't whoop Geechee.
He ain't
He
whooped
ain't whoop
Geechee.
Geechee. Nah, he just beat him clear. On top of that, he ain't
You
cause
feel like
when
you
I say listen, when I say whoop, you can't even name me two quotables from that battle.
He finna quote a dance
Other
you
than
ain't like
move.
him?
Pop
You ain't
Smoke,
like
don't do
He
Pop
finna quote a
Smoke.
dance move. Watch.
Exactly, and that nigga say I be dancing. I'm asking you to you telling me he smoke Geechee, who y'all
yeah.
just said God turn now, and you can't give me two quotables. When I
So
say niggas kill, you gonna remember everything from our Austin. You gonna remember old
mhm,
Red. You gonna remember
yeah,
this shit. Like you gonna remember this K Shine shit. Like them and that. When you say Mook doing that, we remember Jordan. That's Young
yeah.
Hot.
So for me, for whatever reason, right? For me, how I'm looking at it is Mook battle Geechee, Mook battle Rock, Mook battle, you know what I'm saying? He battled Lux. These are niggas with quotables. For whatever reason, will Mook battle them niggas and he win? Why we don't remember the other nigga quotables?
I
You
mean,
see what I'm saying?
shit. Yeah,
So
for sure,
it's like
for sure.
any hitman battle we watch, you got a quotable. Don't get me wrong,
hmm
and but it's for whatever reason, and like I'm not even trying to, you know what I'm saying? I
I'm
just
telling you what it is. I know exactly what it is. Mook's star power overpowers everybody he's battled. That shit
mhm.
stopped in September. So
Okay,
now what?
respect,
So now what
respect.
we know? So now all that shit he be trying to
Mm,
talk to them,
mm,
all that shit he was talking to Arsenal. I don't even know why y'all let him get away with that. I wish he fucking would stand across from me and act heavy. I got too
yeah,
much proof and facts on why he's not heavy and why I am. That's not gonna work for him. He gonna get up
facts.
there and rap good, and that's it. I'm gonna talk to his fucking soul. I'm gonna talk
Mm,
about how he's not really who he say he is, and why he's jealous that I am. That's what
mm,
that's what happened in September. I'm the first nigga he gonna stand in front of that can talk to him like that.
mm-hmm. Well, shit.
And
We
he
gonna
don't
that's
get to
why
empty
It,
out the room and have
that
so
just him,
so
Hitman, and
yeah,
Chilla
and
in
then you
so
there.
understand though, but and then a lot of times we gotta give credit to niggas like Rock who really met his demands. Like
hmm
man, you know how hard it is to beat Tay Rock when it's 500 in the crowd.
that's a tough battle.
Like so
Facts.
when
That's
we giving him, you know how hard it is to beat Geechee in a neutral spot.
so
You know
you
how hard
saying
it is to beat Twerk outside of your home. Like all these his best wins is in his backyard. If I battle these niggas in St. Louis, y'all stone me. Oh
yeah.
my God, fuck
So I,
Hitman Holler. He
so
battling St. Louis, them country niggas just yelling off anything.
I get what you're saying.
Boo!
So you what you getting at is basically when Mook was out of his element versus Big K, he didn't look the same. He didn't you
Yeah,
didn't like him in Houston versus Reed.
that's all I'm
I get
saying.
I get where you coming from. I
Nobody
do.
And,
I get
liked him in Houston
yeah,
versus
and
Reed.
I get
Yeah,
I
that shit
get
was
so
terrible.
that's my only argument is all these other niggas gotta live on this road.
uh
We let Mook take, yeah, I say Mook the logo. We let him, we baby him. Why are we
mm,
babying the logo? That's all. Like, why are we babying the logo? So you
and
mean to
then
tell me that we could twerk and get you? You couldn't take one of them killers outside of New York?
and I think he lost the twerk.
But
and
but
re-
that's
I think
what
and
but what I'm
respect
saying is though it's still safe. You gotta understand, bro. I swear to God, my name is so heavy in battle rap. If I just told niggas, man, I ain't battling no more unless y'all come to St. Louis. I'm already at an advantage. Whether niggas come in there and win or not, I already know I'm gonna have a cool performance. St. Louis
mm.
is gonna cheer. So I'm
So
taking, like, we taking niggas outside of our comfort zone, and these niggas are killers. I took old Red at his crib. I took shotgun at his crib. Mook ain't
mm,
doing nothing like that. Where respect Mook?
you took Sean at the crib. I'm familiar. I'm
John
familiar.
at the crib.
hmm
Shine at the crib. Cortez at the
So
crib.
I seen you tweet. You said this is going to be the best Hitman holla we ever seen, right?
Yeah.
What is like? Is it the approach? Is it how you feel about Mook? Is it what this battle mean to you? Like because
Nah,
it's to me how I'm looking at it, just observing and who Murder Mook is and who Hitman Holla is. It's only it seemed like it take a nigga like Mook to bring that out of you, because I
yeah.
think you know what you up against. Is
Well,
that safe to
it
say?
ain't. Yeah, it ain't really that I know what I'm up against. You know, he Mook. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when it come to me and him, his status, like what y'all praise him for, like I swear to God, bro, if I woke up and had Mook accolades, bro, I'd cry, bro. Like for compared to what I had, like if I woke up and nigga was like, man, your resume is Mook, I would cry. That's how lopsided it is for what I done in any aspect and what he's done. He had his biggest name back in the smack era.
Mm-hmm.
This URL, this from 2010 to 2025,
Mm-hmm.
he a regular top tier, if that. Geechee, Tay Rock, Twerk, Iron Solomon, Verb. What he got? 6 battles in 2010
Big K,
since
Yeah.
Big K.
So
Big.
which so
Come
yeah,
on, bro.
because you Mook
And
been
let,
around longer than you, but you more battle tested. I
all right,
get
and
what you're
let me
saying.
let me say this real
And
quick.
more
But
traveled out the country.
and more
Shotty Horror and
travel.
all of
Appreciate
that.
you.
Like, talk about the multiple platforms and all of that. No,
The boss, can you
yeah,
hear
go
me?
ahead, man.
But
Who is me? Q? What up, Q?
Yeah. I want to say this real quick, and I really think if the stuff with Easy came after or but before Hitman battle, it'd have been a different battle. He went into the Easy battle with Easy didn't really have no kind of dirt on him. That's my opinion.
I
Like
mean,
if
that's
the
cool.
if the
And I don't even like to make it like that come with me. That come with battling. Like everything ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying, tip top for you. So I don't really like to say because at the end of the day, it could have been my job to exploit some or try to. But that's what happened when you in the field. I'm battle easy and I'm Hitman Hollin. All they gotta do is say some about cinnamon and the room explode. But that ain't got nothing. That ain't easy fault. So I don't really like bringing it up. But that's the difference between me and Mook. I took easy an hour away from his crib though. Like this nigga Mook always gotta have things his way. I don't want nobody in the room, smack, just me, you, and Tay Rock. I want to battle twerk in New York. Like the shit that ain't war tested. The nigga that's gonna be the face of our culture gotta be war tested. And it's not him.
Mm-hmm.
It's not him. For him to have so many battles at home, why the fuck is his boring battle ratio so like why is his classic ratio like that? That don't make sense to me. Ain't nobody quoting this shit from Geechee. Ain't nobody quoting what the fuck he said to twerk. Ain't nobody doing that. But this the logo? Man, I'm finna talk to this nigga so crazy because I'm the one that gotta do it. I'm the only one that that's gonna strip his fame power or his star power, his stardom away.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's gonna be what you say versus it's a difference because like he said, when niggas say stuff to move, you know, a lot of niggas downplay it. That's why you said, man, a lot of niggas don't sound the same. It just don't sound different because
Right. Right.
Mook get the I'm Murder Mook, the Smack Diva, I'm him. It's a little different now when Hitman said, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He know that.
You meeting them there. I get you.
He know that. That's why he sent that contract back in 2021. He know that. I ain't never sent nothing back for Mook. I was always ready to smoke Mook.
Yeah.
so I'm sitting here and I'm listening and shit, and I can't help but to agree with this nigga. Like, damn, anything from 2010 to like now, nigga, like damn, this nigga got a crazy you because we be sitting here thinking like shit, and we don't be understanding. 15 years went by, nigga. Like
Yeah.
niggas be in
15
the
years went
game
by. He
for a
got 6
long fucking
battles.
time.
Yeah.
And
And I
15
so
get
I'm
it.
years.
trying to,
Like.
so I'm sitting here and I'm trying to think of like, damn, what the fuck was Mook at doing all this fucking time, right?
So.
But now that I'm sitting here, I gotta think of something positive to say about this nigga Mook because ain't nobody saying shit. So
Yeah.
I got a
So.
question for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible that because of Mook presence in battle rap before that, because he's still considered the face right now, even though he ain't through that whole fucking dry spell of slavery or whatever the fuck when God wasn't helping black people, whatever the fuck was happening in 15 years where he wasn't battling or whatever the fuck niggas was doing when URL and was getting pushed on a different level and
I
he's
don't think he
still being
considered the
called the
face
face.
still.
So I'm
I
sitting
don't
here
think I don't
thinking
think he
like, is
considered the
it
face.
possible that if he didn't battle, would y'all even been that inspired to even keep this shit going?
Well,
Is he the reason for y'all niggas being that fire?
the thing is, it's a better argument that is Rex. Honestly, you understand? Because listen, when was battling Sirius Jones and all that stuff, and that was a whole different era, right? Niggas was trying to get to that era. Once
Mm-hmm.
that era passed, when URL came, Mook name was still all that, but we saw Rex and first math. We saw Hitman and Arsenal. Like, it was just different. That only works if he was the headline of Summer Madness 1. Because Summer Madness 1 was the biggest battle rap event to date in 2010. Not to date, I don't say today, well, at 2010. So Mook can't get credit for nothing when niggas was selling out arenas when he had nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he came back Summer Madness 2 with Lux and all of them. Shout out to them. But Summer Madness 1, the serves, the verbs, the conceded, the clip, like, we was already rolling. So it's impossible to say the URL, the battle rap YouTube era is because of him when he ain't kick it off.
Look,
I
look,
give him,
this look
huh?
what I'm saying. This what I'm saying. All right. So a nigga gotta lay down the concrete and foundation before you get to adding PS5s in this bitch,
Yeah,
TVs and
yeah,
flat screens. Y'all niggas is flat screens,
yeah.
pools outside, y'all, all of that. Nigga might
hmm
just only be known for laying down the foundation, but literally without the foundation, all this shit might come down.
So
I'm
without the
saying, do we
foundation,
give
you're
him
right.
credit for that, or is that
Not,
obsolete?
but the thing is, Reed Dollars. So Reed Dollars was even more popping than Mook back then, right?
I grew up on
Yeah, I
Reed.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
All right.
towards
So
yeah,
look,
I ain't gonna hold you to a
so
certain point.
let me walk you down. So listen. So that's what you saying right now define Mook career. We give him shit just because he was side by side with Smack the DVD, and Smack the DVD was so popping, and he was battling on there. We totally forget Reed Dollars and T Rex, and I said T Rex and Sirius Jones and the Fight Club and all that. All that is battle rap.
yeah.
Right.
Mook wasn't the king of the Fight Club.
So
So,
holla,
so I asked you, why you think they giving him the praise for the shit that they probably should be
because you
giving a
still
little
got to
more
put the
credit for these
work
niggas?
in. That's what I'm saying. That's my point, holla. Like, I
Huh?
get what you're saying because there's niggas from the Mook era that still didn't transition the way they should have or couldn't in the era that you run now. You, the Surfs, the you know what I mean,
hmm
the Geechees, like this y'all era and shit like that. It's still niggas from that DVD era that's like they're ghosts now. They're nowhere to be found. So I think
hmm
Mook had to had a certain amount of like or a certain quality of performances and put a certain amount of work in, and it doesn't add up to the work you already put in for your career. But what I'm saying is, it is we here now to the point where like we want to see a Hitman and Murder Mook battle, and the culture split down 50-50. Like
Yeah.
for us to say all this right about Mook,
hmm
you know, he ain't did this, he ain't did that. It's a lot of niggas that got Mook beating you.
Yeah, because
It's a lot of niggas that got Hitman winning.
nah, for sure. But you gotta understand, it's still a New York based driven sport. I'm always gonna be. I'm never gonna be able to take over the sport like I really should have. It's New York. Mook
Mm-hmm.
was they looked at Mook like that in New York for whatever reason. I don't know if he got 100 battles off camera, and
Mm-hmm.
that translates to the. That's just what it is. Like I can never do nothing about that. But when it comes to the black and white, Lux got a better. It's a million people with better resumes or did more than Mook. But New
Mm-hmm.
York pushes Mook to the top. So if you the top of New York, you're gonna be the top of battle rap. That's
Mm-hmm.
just
How
how it. That's just
how
how it
long how
is.
long you think? I got a question for you, Oliver. With all this shit that's going on, everybody coming from a little bit of place or everywhere. How long do you think that shit gonna last? Because to be personally, I don't think I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna even say that because I want New York to be pissed off at me. But how
Well,
long you think that shit
Say it,
gonna
nigga.
last?
Say it, nigga.
well,
Say it.
see, you gotta
Cause
understand,
I ain't
y'all.
seen no New York niggas come out that bitch in a minute that I give a fuck about, bro. I said,
Yeah,
there it is, nigga.
yeah, nah. Like I said, it's just a mecca, bro. Like they still say New York the mecca of basketball, and they probably ain't been the mecca of basketball about 15 years. They're talking about just produce niggas in the league and shit like that. But we still say New York the mecca of Madison Square Garden and Hall. Like it's just New York, bro. It's just New York.
But
I can't
but
take
you
none.
you you still got
Uh,
to get on the court though, Hitman. You know what I'm saying? Like you still
what that
gotta hoop.
mean? What you
What I'm
say that
saying
for?
is, even if I'm a part of the Mecca, right? Like say
Mm-hmm.
New York, or you still got to be like a certain type of nigga for somebody to invest in you,
Yeah, but what I'm
right? Because
saying is your type of nigga being from New York ain't gotta be nearly half as good as somebody from somewhere else. That's my point.
that's how
Yeah.
you feel about Mook.
Not like yeah, for sure. Like if I had Mook resume, y'all wouldn't even niggas probably wouldn't even let me battle Mook. Nigga be like, man, you ain't done enough to get Mook. Like that's how I don't want to say it's easy, but if you give anybody my resume from New York, A nigga shoot you in your face arguing saying you'll beat Hitman Holla or you better than Hitman Holla. If I was from New York City, bro, if I average
I was just gonna
2.5
say that.
million view, if I average
Yeah.
2.5 million views a battle in New York, if I got all these bodies over top names, if I'd have shut down all these stages from New York, a nigga kill about Hitman Holla, bro. But listen, I ain't complaining. That's just how life
Yeah.
works. I ain't crying.
Yo,
I
hit,
ain't
hit,
crying about it. Huh?
yo, hit. This is Loso.
Boss, what's up? What's
What's
up,
up,
nigga?
man? And I think for everybody who listens, I don't know if you kind of even put this in the light. Like because it's the Mecca, it's easier to go ahead and be and not this no this to Mook. I think Mook is who he is. I'm just saying because you're from New York, it's easier to be put into that legend status and not be forgotten about because of the Mecca battle rap. And I guess you kind of even use it. Somebody like Young Ill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every battler would look at Young Ill. I mean, everybody who was studying battle would be like, yo, he was one of them ones. And he
Yeah.
has a crazy career. But unfortunately, in 2025, let's just be honest, right? He's forgotten about. He's put aside.
Mm-hmm.
He's from St. Louis. Where if you take
Mm-hmm.
somebody with Young Ill's resume and Young Ill's talents, and if he was from New York, and let's say he
Mm-hmm.
still had the ending of his career that he had, he would be
Mm-hmm.
put into a place where it's kind of like, nah. When we
Put it
see a
like
young,
this. I got a good example for you.
B Magic the same
Young
way.
Ill, and Conceited.
yeah,
Conceited ain't battled since 2014. The New York niggas don't let you forget about Conceited though. They
yeah,
say Rum the new punchline, but they always bring up Conceited. But Young Ill career rise probably had a I don't know. It's just kind of it probably Conceited probably still did a little few more, better numbers and shit. But like
yeah,
Conceited, they don't let you forget about Conceited. They
Mm,
don't let you forget about
yeah,
mm,
Math Hoffa. They don't
mm.
let you forget about Rich
yeah.
Dollars. Okay, they do like this. His Iron Solomon performance was what grade we giving him?
That
A
wasn't a good
L.
performance. That
I
was a
mean,
bad
he
Negative
Negative
won,
10.
but
10.
That
that
shit was
wasn't a
He
good
bullshit.
won.
performance.
He won,
A
but
Okay,
D.
right.
it was a
This
bad
what I
battle.
remember. I
Hey,
remember
Holla, we'll
Iron
give him a
Solomon
No,
two
hold
out
showing
of
on.
out.
10. Two
Okay,
out of
watch
Y'all,
10.
this.
y'all, y'all
All right,
talking
so watch
about
this.
wins. Y'all don't care
What,
nothing about quality.
so look at though. This is what I'm saying. So listen though. So the Iron Solomon was the worst quality. The Reed Dollars was the worst quality. His Big K performance was alright.
Yeah,
It was
He
alright.
lost. He lost.
But he lost.
It was alright. So that's 3 battles out of his 6
Out of
that
his six, that's
that even
trash.
even passing grade. This not even a passing grade we giving. We giving
So,
him probably a D. Pause for Big K. Probably C. We give him a C.
hey, so what? But my grade is high when I go against the killers though, the
But
Tay
that's my
Big K
Rocks.
point.
not
I
a
don't get
killer.
the. But
Big
nobody
K
else.
won
But no.
Cody.
But that's my point though. Nobody else get to take nights off.
I
He the
get you.
logo. Why he
I
No,
taking
we ain't
nights
gonna
off?
say
so
nobody else.
Holla,
Niggas
let
be
me
taking nights off, bro.
Holla, let me ask you this, right? Because his resume is what it is, right? It stinks compared to yours. And I know you don't think like this, right? A nigga like you would never think about losing, but a win over Hitman Holla does what for Mook? I'm not
a
asking as
lot.
if it doesn't, but what I'm saying is, does his resume really is it, or do we still look at him the same because his resume is still
Nah.
a
I
few.
mean, it's just like I said. He moved from New York, so once he do play good, it's gonna be overshadowed with more love and glazing than it is from when he do bad. That's all I'm saying. So just say he
Okay.
do good, niggas go over they'll throw parades and shit for when Mook do good. But when he
Holla,
don't do good, it's
yeah.
quiet.
Holla,
Like you know what I'm
Look,
saying?
you don't
look,
think we
how
killed? Wait,
like
wait. You don't
like
think we
Charlie
killed
Clip.
him?
Wait, real quick,
Wait,
y'all,
wait,
real
It's the
quick.
Y'all
Doc
goat.
don't
had
y'all
his
don't think
hand up.
y'all
Hold
don't think we
on. Doc
killed?
had
Y'all
his
don't think we
hand up
killed him?
for a minute. Who gonna keep talking? Doc, what you got?
I got a few things. Frank, sorry I'm late, by the way. So Hitman was making the point about like the Mecca, the New York narrative, and things like that. I've actually never heard that, and I completely agree with it though. I think it's the goalpost will be moved. You know what I'm saying when you're speaking on niggas that's from the Mecca, especially niggas of legendary status. So I do agree with Hitman there. But it's one thing that he said that I thought was insane, right? Well, he here. Let's talk to him. It's one thing you said I thought that was insane was that when Mook ain't good, it's quiet, and that's not true. Because the Reed Dollars
Yeah.
battle, the culture was on his ass.
Facts.
And then every battle after that, bro, we got a average or better Murder Mook. The only thing I would say, I don't even really know a performance he was average. Like I thought against Big K, he was better than average, but he lost. He kind of just cleaned Arsenal up. He cleaned Tay Rock up.
He
I
was fire
mean,
against Twerk.
cleaned Geechee up. And he was fire against Twerk. So I don't see how. I don't see how it was quiet
when in the Reed battle, niggas was on his ass, but now all of a sudden, you know what I mean? So I don't agree with that. And I think that this applies to all the legends, like even a legend like Holla. Like if Holla do bad, it's gonna be extremely magnified because his fan base is mega. You know, people gonna love to hate you when you dope. That's on any level. You know what I'm saying? So that comes with it. But then when you do good, yeah, niggas is gonna be ecstatic about it. So I think the same. I think you and Mook get the same level of grace, in my opinion. The only thing that is different though, where I did agree with you though, was that the goalpost can be moved a little bit with New York niggas, but it's because they the originators. You know what I mean? So I don't think that's necessarily a crime. It's just the climate that we in, and I don't think it creates like this extreme bias against you because you and Mook are, I would say, of the same tier, if that makes any sense.
I feel like shit. As soon as you reach
I
a
got
certain level of legendariness, shit, bro, like some of this shit just don't count against you. Even it could be a good ass angle. It depends on who's saying it to you. It might not even, you feel me? Once you reach a certain level of legendary, and he reached that certain level, the nigga was going viral through word of mouth. That's crazy, bro.
I
What
got
you
a
mean?
question. I
What you
got a
mean viral
question
about
though.
go word of mouth? What you mean? Talking back in the
Like
day?
nigga, like minus the views, like minus it being a small YouTube streaming, like niggas going viral through word of mouth. Like the first time I heard Mook battle Jay Mills was just audio. I didn't even see it. I had to
Yeah.
hear it.
Yeah, and I gave you that. That's back. That's what I'm saying. I
Like
gave him the
niggas going
smack era.
viral through word of
I
mouth
get
and having
I,
standout lines and performances through just to
not
hear.
not exactly.
Not not
That
to
Tell me
be
shit is
that's
something.
crazy when you think
Tell
about it.
tell me something about from 2010 on up though.
No, that's your error.
hold
That's
on
your
20
thing.
hold on no 2010 on up for what?
No, that's your error. That's
It,
your
That
thing.
Mook went
I,
viral like the way like what Zeke talking about. That Mook went viral just off audio.
Oh, just off
no.
audio.
What
Oh
I'm
no,
saying
that's
is
that's
crazy though, bro.
I
no
mean
That's
the
kind
no
of
the boss we
insane
not
though.
hold on, but we not in that climate no more,
but
yo.
I'm saying
I'm not. We not saying
so
that. I'm saying this is the reasons why he can have bullshit games. Niggas might not give you all because you did so much at
What
that time.
No, but
bullshit
that
game has
but
murder moved?
but
Hold on, because y'all, I just made this point. What bullshit game has Murder Mook had outside of the Reed Dollars battle since he been back active? I'll
Big K,
wait.
okay, so now
he didn't look good versus Big
okay,
K.
but now
And
ask the
He did
same
not
I
look
thing.
would
good
say against
versus Big K.
But ask the same
Big
thing about
K, Big
Holla.
K.
Look, see
Can
this.
he have that
I
kind of performance and y'all not kill
no
him?
I
Is
No,
what
I,
no.
I'm
See,
I
this the
saying.
I'm
thing I'm
not really
saying.
no no
This the
no.
thing I'm
I'm
saying.
not.
When
I don't want to cut
because
myself.
Holla and Mook at a certain level, they bullshit game might be 20 points. That's still higher than another shit, bro.
And that's what I'm getting at. I don't know if
Mook
Like
did
y'all
not
heard
I
the
score
whole
expect
20
overall
on
Holla to
Big
point.
kill
K.
his ass.
Y'all capping right now.
I don't saying that he didn't drop 20 was crazy. The boss.
He
He
did not
one
drop 20
it,
on no
it,
Big
it
K. Big
at least
All
hold
right,
hold on.
man.
All I said
Y'all are wilding right
all I
You
now.
said
talking about
hold
with
on.
the
All I said about him in that
ECP?
performance, all I said about him in that performance, I said this three, didn't I? I said since he's been back outside of the Reed battle, he's been average
Yeah,
or better, no matter what. Only thing you can call average is that
I agree
battle.
with Doc.
Everything else has been highlight tapes. And when he did bad, it was
I agree with
magnified.
Doc.
And the same
so
rules should and do apply for Hitman Holla. Like Hitman is of a legend status. So it's like if Hitman do bad, yeah, niggas gonna hate on them, niggas gonna overwhoop. Versus if Hitman does excellent, yeah, it's still gonna be a certain
okay,
No,
six
because
percentage.
when
battles. Okay, hold on,
Hitman do good,
wait. Six battles. It's been highlight tapes, and y'all
Mm.
still haven't gave me two quotables from these six battles.
I mean, from the Tay Rock battle, it's a whole
I
round
mean,
that
to
was
tell you
like
right about it,
viral around the culture.
it was an empty
But
room.
we all notice about Mook, bro. He's not a
I mean,
one liner nigga though.
I'm just saying, I'm like, I understand the extra caveats and everything, though, Hitman, like the empty room factor and all of that. Like, I respect it. I'm just responding to what was asked. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, hold on. Just to be Hitman, what was your argument? Was your argument about a quotable line, like
I
just a
can
No,
go
Yeah,
ahead.
he
I
line?
can go
so
said.
ahead.
no. What I
Go
said,
ahead.
I heard somebody say highlight tapes. So when I said highlight tapes, I was like,
Hmm.
okay, give me some highlight tapes of Mook putting up highlights, and nobody can never tell me nothing Mook says. That's all I. That's all I'm saying.
So okay, okay, got you.
Mhm.
Fair enough. So for me, I look at Mook's style like more like a tactician. It ain't really a line for line thing for me. It be concepts of rounds that be standout moments, if
Okay,
that makes
cool.
any
So listen.
sense.
Well, I mean, not to
So
cut you
like
off. I'm sorry, but
Go ahead.
Calico
No, it's
and
okay.
John John are tacticians, and I can name you a
Mhm.
million
Facts.
quotables from their tactician rounds. That's
So
all.
it's Lux.
Facts.
And so is Lux.
They different type of tacticians, man. This is
Now,
like
Bro,
now it's
nigga
y'all
like
different
making
I
type.
y'all
Now,
making
now it's
excuses,
different
look.
type.
man.
I'm finna
Y'all
start making
making
excuses.
Nah,
excuses
I
that's
just
again.
that's that
Now
stop,
the
goalpost
like
goalposts
moving.
gonna
Y'all
forever
making
have
All
wheels
excuses,
right.
on it.
man.
You niggas
The
is
That's
goalposts
crazy.
crazy.
gonna
Hey,
You
forever
niggas is
have
Hey,
sick.
wheels
this
on
the
it.
New York
I,
goalpost. I was just
I
telling you.
mean, no. All I'm saying is Mook. I feel like Mook's style, and you're right though about what you said about the other tacticians, but I feel like Mook's style is more tailored for the whole round to be
So,
appreciated in its
uh-huh.
totality versus bar for bar. It's not that you're wrong, but I think that there's two
And
ways
are
to
you
look
right?
at it. You
But
know what
my
I'm
only
saying?
argument to you is we still only went out of 6 battles. Is he such a good tactician, and that's what he's known for? We still only
Mm-hmm.
going to one round out of 12.
Hey man,
Okay.
I got a question for you.
Hold on, wait,
Out of
because I could keep
18.
going because they had cut.
18
No,
years.
because the
We
boss had
ain't
cut
doing
me off,
that.
but I could keep going. He cleaned Arsenal the fuck up. They niggas are saying that
That
that's
is
his
true
best
though. He
Yeah,
did
he
performance
was
clean
since he's
us
tripping.
been
up
back.
though. He did.
He cleaned
He
Arsenal
did.
the
Okay,
And
fuck
that's
up,
his
right?
latest battle, right?
okay, that's
He
his
he
latest battle. Tell
hold
me
on,
something he told Ars.
He been asking y'all
Murray
for
count.
quotables for a minute
man.
now. Do anybody got a Mook quotable?
I just all I want to
What the
know.
Look,
fuck
I
is
Hey, we
don't.
this?
giving
no,
him. Hey, we giving
I
him
got a question
clean
for him.
up. He
Hey,
killing
Hitman, I got a
niggas.
question for
I
Oh
you.
got
look,
a,
I
come
like
I
on,
got a
Hitman.
quote. I
man.
Wait,
got a
why do
quotable
y'all
from Mook.
can anybody
We just
answer
need a
Hitman's
quotable. Like,
question?
what's
Every
going on?
time he asks
I
y'all a
think
question, y'all ask him a question.
Oh,
Can
I
okay,
got a
anybody
cool.
quotable.
answer his question?
You know what? One of the most
hold on,
quotable things
wait.
he said
Hey,
to that
hey,
nigga Tay Rock,
for
bro.
for
Y'all
for
probably was
for for the record, I've been
No,
answering the
where's the
question.
quotable, Doc?
My
This is a simple question.
Okay, so then it's not for you, Doc. You said he's not a
I keep
quotable.
telling you.
He's more of a theme. Yada yada. I heard. Okay, cool. So Doc,
No, no, no. You said yada yada. I want to make sure
Nah,
you
cool,
really
we're
I
good.
understand.
We're good on
understood.
the
You know I
explanation. Does
understood.
anybody
Can you
got a
let
Let me
somebody
ask y'all
quotable?
a
else
question.
answer?
Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all say Mook is?
Wait, why do y'all keep asking? Oh,
It's
who that
cool.
said that?
It's
Holla.
cool. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. So listen,
That
Oh,
who a
that's how.
bigger tactician, Loaded Lux or Murder Mook?
Loaded Lux.
Okay, cool. Who got more battles, Loaded Lux or Murder Mook?
Mm.
I don't know
Lux.
that
I
one.
ain't just
I don't know
agreeing
the
with that.
answer to that.
I'm not just
I
agreeing
think
with that
Mook might have
tactician
more
thing,
battles
Frank.
for real.
Wait, say that again. Who got
I
what?
don't
Lux got
know.
way
That's so
more
hard.
in the
Who got more
2010 era.
battles, Mook or Look?
In the 2010
Hmm?
era,
Oh,
Lux from 2010 to
yeah,
2025.
yeah. Lux then. Lux
Yeah,
got
Lux
more
Lux
ain't
battles.
definitely
cold,
got.
but what I'm
He might
saying
got him.
is Mook got less
He
battles
might
and
got
we
him.
can't name one, but we can name all the Lux shit damn near. I'd rather y'all talk like this for Lux. I ain't gonna lie. Than
Hey,
Mook.
Bahala, listen, I feel you on the
Look,
Lux thing, but I gotta make a point
Mook,
that you made. Mook has never got on stage and said I'm tired.
It said I'm tired. I mean, yeah, that's another argument though. But Mook gave a perform. Hey, but Mook gave a performance like he was tired. So that's the
hey,
same.
holla, I got a question for you. I got a question for
All right,
you though,
touche,
Huh?
Hitman,
nigga,
bro.
Nah, that's
touche.
funny as shit.
Look, my question is, what do you feel like Mook greatest skill is right now? Like, cause you
Br-
make it seem like, okay, yeah, he don't do this, he don't do this,
Nah, he gonna
but
get
he's
up there. Nah,
still here. What's his
he an
greatest skill,
angler.
bro?
He an angler.
That's
That's what he
facts.
do.
Not and it was crazy. I think as a battle rapper, all y'all would say that. But the main thing that this nigga is good at is being a fucking student, bro.
I mean, a student,
He's a fucking
but
student,
students
bro.
that come with angling because you
Yeah,
gotta
I
know
know.
you gotta
But
know what you're
that's the
talking
Study
about with
best
your
the
part
angling.
about
opponent.
him. He
Yeah.
uses his mind for almost every little fucking thing.
You said he do what? What you say?
He damn near uses he thinks about every little thing before he said how it need to be done.
It don't bother
That's
y'all
yeah,
he
probably
been
I
doing
think
the
Mook
other
though?
reason
That
why
don't bother
I
he
think
y'all?
every battle rapper do that.
I
nah hell no.
I
I'm talking
don't.
about all the
I no
anglers. I'm talking about
no.
John John. I'm talking about like John John. Everything Mook do, you say he use.
eh,
All them
Look,
anglers
bro,
do that.
he,
I don't think John is a better angler than Mook.
fuck no.
Shit, man, I don't know.
Not I don't think
He
it's
got
close, bro.
his
See, it's a
percentage, the outcome of what angling should be. He got a higher
Execution
look.
percentage.
See
he got
the difference between John
What's up, bro? You all
angles
right?
and Murder
What's
Mook
going on?
angles is how they make you
Chilling,
feel.
chilling.
Man, Jazz might be a better
How they make
angler
the
than Mook,
person who
man.
we rapping
Hey,
against
hey, hey,
feel.
Capo, stop.
No, no, no.
How that
The
shit
fact
make
that
you
y'all
feel is
niggas
a
don't have a
motherfucker. We
quotable for
talking
Mook
about
is crazy.
niggas
I'm
said
gonna
him
be
and Iron
honest.
Solomon is
But
probably the
I
two
hold
ain't
on,
gonna
greatest
wait.
hold you,
battles
Zeke.
ever.
I don't
I
think
got a
it's fair
quotable.
to compare
Hey,
Mook and John John because first of all, John John has done it way more frequently. So
Way
yeah, if
more
you take off
kills,
for two, no
way more
wait,
kills.
no wait. If
Y'all
you take
said
off
y'all
2 years and you only got to angle
call
once
it
a
what you
year,
call it. It don't
all
matter
you
how
got
long
to
it
do is
take, bro.
study. John John
Long as the
outside
point get across to
consistently.
me.
That's not the same.
Okay, put it like this, y'all.
Look though, bro. Y'all said made him and Iron Solomon one of the worst battles ever. But do y'all not remember how Iron Solomon looked and felt That's a battle, bro. You finna
Nah,
cry.
for sure. So check this out.
That
Okay,
shit
you're
Come
right.
on.
So
hurt.
listen.
He called him George
That shit
Zimmerman,
hurt, bro.
and y'all
I'm finna
fell for the
cry, bro.
race bait.
Hey, the
He
boss.
called him
Hey,
George
hey, hey,
Zimmerman,
hey,
and
hey,
y'all fell for it. I
hey,
blame
hey,
y'all
hey,
for
It
hey, the
being
don't
boss.
matter.
The
feeble-minded.
That's how
boss.
you know you're a great angle
The
to
boss.
make
I'm gonna tell you
something
why you
out
gotta
of
cut the shit
nothing.
though. Every
He
round
made
that
I
you
has
don't
been,
feel
have
like you
to.
finna cry out
every
of
round
nothing.
that
That's
I
a
brought
great
up.
angler,
I mean,
bro.
everybody else is saying something different. Like I'm not arguing the line for line thing. I'm just arguing him being such a high level tactician that he leaves it all in the rounds where you just remember what the round was about, the message that he
But if you
tried to
can't
get
remember a
across.
quotable from the round, what do we
Oh, no, that
remember,
sounds
Doc?
like bull crap.
That's
I ain't gonna hold
crazy.
you.
Hold on,
Yeah.
brother.
No,
Hold on,
that's
brother.
fire, bro. It's
He's
just
in
different
a
type of battle rap
he's
approach.
in a class of his own. I ain't saying unbeatable though. I ain't saying that.
Nah.
I'm not arguing. I'm
Listen,
Bro,
not
we don't
saying
want to
I'm
hear
gonna
we
be
don't want
real.
to
I'm
hear
gonna
a
be
round
real. I
about
swear to
cinnamon
God.
either.
Listen, I'm not even. I know I battled the
We
nigga.
don't want to
I
hear a
swear to
cinnamon
God, I'm
round
being
again,
real,
bro.
bro. Class of his own is insane when he's not even the best at what he does. I can name you
Fact.
four better
You
anglers.
you you think it's a nigga
I
that
don't
that
I
angle
didn't
better than
I
Mook,
don't
bro?
think
Do
Lux
I?
I
Lux? I just gave you
Who
John
name him,
John
bro?
Lux.
Name give me four
Okay,
give me three.
okay. Loaded Lux do it better than him. John John do it.
T-Top.
Nah,
John,
nah.
huh?
T-Top,
No.
You gonna let him
Hold
give
on.
you an
T-Top.
answer, Z?
Go
I,
ahead, give me
You
three.
said
I
you
want to
said
hear his
Lux.
names.
Okay,
My
listen.
bad, my bad, my
Listen.
bad, my
When
bad.
I
Go ahead.
name names, I'm just talking about the outcome of what an angle should do. If I'm angling you, that means I should have a nigga looking at you crazy. It should be a kill or a clear win. Some shit like that that we got. Lux did it a lot of times. Lux angle versus clips is high level, hollow high level, calico high level. Mook don't even got high level performances like that. How the fuck can he be the best?
But I'm gonna tell you why that's
Wait,
cap,
let him name
right?
his three. Oh.
I thought he just landed the balls. What are you talking about?
No, he just
I
talking
said,
about Lux.
let me see.
Zeke said name three. He
Oh
named
yeah,
Lux.
name three, name three.
Lux,
Forgive me. Mm-hmm.
John John.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to breaking people down, we talking about angling, breaking people down, and better angle, boom, 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 boom. Let me
Calico,
scan
huh?
through. Yeah, Calico called him Colin more. He do that too, but I kind of give him more of a rap. Let me see.
Al,
I ain't gonna
T
hold you.
top,
What Hollow did to Clips was
T-Top, man.
legendary.
T top.
I don't even know
T
why y'all
Top.
acting like it
And
ain't
T
Oh, I
Top.
T-Top.
forgot
It's
about T
T-Top.
Top. And then
It's
Yeah, T
definitely
Top one of them
T-Top.
for sure.
It's T-Top.
Mook don't have
See, you know what's crazy
Mook
about
listen,
these? You know
Mook
what's
don't have a
crazy about
higher
these
success
niggas?
angle rate than me.
You know what's crazy about these niggas? Besides Lux, all them niggas actually need an angle already presented. This nigga can make one out of nothing.
Show me when he did that. Show me a battle he
Oh
did
my
Hey,
that
hey,
before.
hey,
God.
hey, hey,
Tell me a
so
battle he
T-Top,
did that
T-Top
before.
made up the rum nitty angle
Hold on,
out the blue. Nobody, nobody did the
Hold
self-checkout,
on. No, wait. Let him
Hold on,
tell me
Briz.
an
But
angle that
if
Mook
I
pulled
find
some
out
out the
that you
blue.
work at Walmart, that's
No,
easy.
no, cool. So tell me when Mook did that out the blue.
The Iron Solomon, we won. We
Race,
everybody knew this nigga was
race,
Jewish and shit like that.
Nah,
race.
Gun Hood, you gotta
Everybody
answer.
knew it in
So
Gun
general,
Hood, you
but
he
this
gotta
pulled
nigga
answer the
can
race.
make it
Oh
out
question.
the
my
blue.
He pulled the race out of
You
nowhere.
God.
gotta answer the
Nah, nigga
question,
said
G. You
race.
gotta answer the
Hey, you can
question.
call it what you want, but if you finna make a nigga cry, that's
But
good.
you
It's
just
good
said
Nigga
pull
threw out
some
some
out of
sportsmanship.
skittles.
nowhere. You just
You threw
Can
some
say,
you have
skittles
can,
at
can
that
guys?
man.
We know this nigga
listen,
from LA. This nigga from New
listen.
York.
You
Nah,
said
but
So
you
pull
gotta
tell me
some
an
answer the
out.
angle a nigga
question. You
could have
said out of
said.
You said
nowhere
pull
hey,
though.
some out of
hey,
nowhere. I just want you to answer that question.
I,
When have Mook pulled the race? I mean, pulled the angle out of nowhere that was successful.
The angle was always there. Mook never did that.
Yeah,
That's a
come on.
fact.
Like
That's
Yeah,
the
this, the
answer.
New
Hold on.
York.
except
yeah,
for the
I don't know what Zeke is arguing, but I don't agree with it at all. I'm not standing
y'all
behind
not
that.
finna
The only
disrespect my
the
nigga
only
Mook
Oh, hold
angles up
on,
here,
Z. Hold
bro.
no,
on,
no,
hold
no.
on.
Nah,
Hey,
listen,
let
because
let
I
Briz
really
talk too though, Doc. Briz was gonna say something.
I ain't even know he was
Go
here.
ahead,
I ain't look
Briz.
at
Nah,
my phone.
I wasn't talking, bro. I'm listening.
I thought you said something. My fault. Go
All
ahead,
I
Doc.
all I was gonna say is, yeah, I'm not arguing that same point, but I am saying Mook is an excellent angler, and I could argue that he's better than every angler that we know. I could argue it, but I don't know. It's not
He's
deep
not better
enough
than
because
Lux.
all these anglers that Hitman named is all elite anglers. Gotti's an elite angler. He ain't even say Gotti.
I ain't say
You know what I'm
Gotti.
saying?
I ain't say Gotti
You know what I'm
name.
saying? So it's hella elite anglers, bro. Like I would never take nothing away from no nigga to try to uplift another nigga. I'm just saying Mook is amongst
No,
one of them
what
niggas.
I said is he an angler. I gave him that. But when you say class of his own, that's the argument for me. Because he ain't even got
So
enough
so
kills to even be in a class of his own of angling, off angling. I'm talking, we just named
so
niggas who
so
got kills off angling.
I just okay, so let me be a little bit more in depth with what I'm saying. So like the kind of angling that he does, I feel like it's just an overall structured round that's surrounding one thing. And you would say, ain't that all anglers? But most niggas punch within their angles. Most niggas is Mook talks to niggas. I don't know, it just feels
So,
different when he does it.
sort of like what
And I
Hitman
ain't
do.
know, and I ain't know no New York nigga, so I
What was
ain't,
his
you know.
angle versus twerk, Doc?
He didn't win that battle.
Now answer the
So, but
question.
But
didn't he
what
Don't
was his
actually?
avoid the
angle? He's still
question
an
though.
angler, whether he won or not. He's an
I
angler.
I I
What was
I
his
could
angle?
I could you know I ain't about to get up here and lie. I couldn't even tell you.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
I
that's
respect the
sick. That
honesty.
is sick.
No, listen,
No, I respect
listen.
the honesty though. I respect that
Here's
honesty.
the thing. I'm gonna argue everything I can argue just on the strength of what I know. I'm not gonna get up here
I
and lie
respect
up
that.
here for
No,
an
I
Can
argument.
we
respect
get
that.
some Mook fans in here
Hold on, we
because
got a couple
Mook is
new
looking
hands right
crazy
quick. What
right
up,
now.
Tati?
Just don't ignore the R's, Geechee, or none of them other points that I made, and then try to point. Don't do that. Is all
Go
I
go
ask.
to
I
the
got
hands
you.
though.
No, that's why I say I respect your honesty. What up, Tati?
Hi
Hello? Oh,
everybody.
there you
Yes,
go.
I'm here. I did see a post where Jay Smo was comparing Hitman's last three battles with Mook's last three battles. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't did a prediction with who I have winning yet. I am leaning more towards Hitman because of his last three battles. So did you all discuss those comparisons yet?
A little bit. We discussed they last four.
Oh, that's even better. And what was the conclusion?
I don't think we really reached a conclusion. We said just to be objective, you could argue they both 3-1 in they last four. The only clear loss Holla got is Easy. The only clear one Mook got is what did we say? Big K and Twerk. So, but some people call the Twerk one debatable. So you can either argue that Mook is 2-2 or 3-1, and you can argue that Hitman and Geechee is debatable. Hitman and Hustle is debatable. So you could argue the Hitman is also 3-1. But
Mook and
with
Twerk was
Hitman has
One of
debatable.
them battles was battle of the year.
some people. I got Twerk clear, but
One,
some
one,
people call it debatable.
one,
But we landed on
one of them
Hey
hitman
man,
one of,
ill
one of them
will.
hitman battles was battle of the year.
You went ill will.
Oh, okay.
You went ill
right. That's
will.
why I said Hitman. That's why y'all
One of them
we
other
said
battles.
the last
One of
one.
them other battles was second runner up battle of the year. Keep going on.
Now we said all of
Okay,
that.
I just
That's
made
why
it
it
sure.
ended up the. Come
It
on
shouldn't
now,
even be
you see who in
debatable.
here.
It shouldn't even be
You see
debatable.
who in
That
here.
should be clear. One of his battles, he
Right,
can.
that's what I'm saying. We landed on you won that out of y'all last four because of the accolades, a battle of the year winner, and then a runner up for battle of the year. Like what I'm saying, it is what
I
it
need
is.
somebody who
So
has Mook quotables to be in here because none of y'all niggas can quote a Mook bar, but he's this great
I
angler
got a
and all
lot
this
of
other shit.
quotes, man.
That's
Bro,
that's how it
bro,
be.
no,
That's
no,
how it
not
That
be.
shit's
hold
Frank,
on, we
sick.
not
gotta go
but
to J
Frank,
two. We gotta go to
but
J two.
Frank,
We gotta go to
but
J
Frank,
two.
any other
I
points
think.
that niggas
Hey,
brought
hey,
up, we could
hey, hey,
go,
hey. I
go
think we
ahead,
got. I
Lennox.
think we got to be real. Have you ever, when we just thinking about these two battles, right? How many times have we
You
been
next,
watching a
CP.
murder? Can you hear me?
I bet.
Yeah, I can hear you,
Yeah, I
baby.
can hear you,
My
J2.
fault.
How many times have we watched a murder mook battle, and during the battle, everybody looked at each other and said, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
Mm,
1,000,001 times.
Nah, we
mm,
ain't
mm,
doing
mm,
that.
mm, mm.
It's getting
You're
crazy.
literally
It's
We're
getting
gonna
lying.
keep it
crazy.
real. We've
Nah,
done
y'all
this million and
Talk
one
your
disrespectful.
Where the
shit,
time.
Mook
too.
fans at?
That
Oh,
Talk
ain't
your
never
shit,
happened
too.
in
Talk
Where the
history.
about
Mook
that.
Talk
fans
your
at?
shit,
That
too.
boy ain't lying.
Hey, we said
That
that
boy
I be
all
ain't
Reed
watching
Dollar
the
lying.
battle.
battles
Hey, we
with
said that
y'all.
all Reed Dollar battle.
You ain't lying,
I
cuz.
be at the
Yeah,
parties. I be
yeah,
there, and
yeah.
we
You
be
ain't lying.
rapping, and we look over and be like, "What the fuck is he talking
Now
about?"
start saying any.
You
Uh,
ain't
I'm
lying.
starting to feel like the
hey, the
attention
Paul
span
bearer.
crazy or
Bring the
something around
Paul
this bitch,
bearer. My
bro.
boy Paul gonna
Paul
bring the
Bear,
bearer.
Paul Bear.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Poor,
Man, he
Fuck
got a
out of here.
Roscoe
poor
and you
Bear
got a
for Port
Roscoe
Bear.
and I got a Roscoe.
You
Hey,
niggas,
AD
What up,
doing them
I
I
got
CP?
a
think
shit.
that's the
Roscoe.
clear difference here.
Alphabet
The
A
disrespect
the
for Mook
B.
is
Breeze, I'm gonna break
outrageous
your
in here.
phone when I see you. Turn your volume down. What you
But
say,
you got a
CP?
Roscoe and he got a Roscoe.
The
My bad.
the
hey, go ahead,
disrespect for a
CP.
Mount Rushmore nigga is rough
Hold
in
on,
here,
Zeke. Go
bro.
ahead, CP. Give us the whiskey business. Go ahead, CP.
Yo, so listen, I'm not debating and I'm not arguing quotables. With Hitman, you beating damn near everybody in battle rap when it comes to quotables. Cool. I'm not arguing that. Stylistically though, I think he's a legitimate threat. Now the way you talking, bro, about this Murder Mook battle, because I know like this is probably one of the biggest grudge matches of all time, right? So with you in this, the way you talking about this, because I got me and Frank got money on this. I got Mook. I don't bet against you a lot. I had Murder Mook winning, bro. Beating. I don't think you could do nothing with Murder Mook. The way you talking, bro, I'm literally expecting Mook to look a certain way, bro. Cause I listen, I don't see it. I don't see you
Just
doing
send
it.
me
I
my
don't I
money
don't
now,
I
bro.
don't I don't see it. Now listen, this he's out of his element as far as like how we was talking about him always battling in New York, right? So this is going to be a Houston crowd. I'm gonna be front row, right? So like, listen, if it go a certain way that I don't think it's gonna go, I'm gonna pay Frank right then and there. I don't think you could do it, bro. I'm just gonna cut clean. I don't think you're gonna beat Murder Mook. Respectfully, like I got you. Any other battle, you that nigga. I think Mook gonna beat you, bro. Straight up.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm expecting him to look. I'm expecting you to. I'm expecting a hitman that I've never seen before. I want to see it. No
Why
freaky. I
though?
want to see.
Why though?
Three, who you got? Three.
Why I gotta be a hitman never seen? It's that trash shit we used to be naming with him. Why I
Will all
got
coming soon,
we need
sir.
a
Bro,
Mook we never seen. We don't need a
I'm
hitman
just
y'all
going off
naming
of
That's
with
what
what
us.
you
I'm
said.
saying. Like, what have y'all
I'm
seen
just
from Mook that make y'all feel
I'm
that
just
way?
Nah,
going
Like,
off
look.
what
like what? Like,
No.
what does
Here's the
that
thing.
mean?
Versus Rock.
Hitman
wait,
been
Hey,
killing
wait,
hey,
Hold
wait.
wait,
on,
everybody.
Hold
let
Versus
on.
them
Rock,
two
he was
talk.
crazy.
Let them two
Hold
talk.
on. I'm just going off of what you said. Hit. You said this gonna be the best hitman we ever seen, right? Why is that?
It's their best performance. It's gonna be the
Best
best
perform. Okay,
performance.
best. Pardon me. Pardon. Let me.
Best
I don't want to
performance.
misquote you.
Yeah, best performance.
Okay, my
It might,
bad.
it might, it
So
might, it might be a little bit of something. Yeah, it's a bit,
a little different.
listen,
Okay.
Houston been waiting to see me, man. I ain't battled in Houston yet. This is one of before I retired. I always want to get down there in Houston. So, you know, I feel good, bro. I feel
Yeah.
good, bro. It's
Okay.
a grudge.
Okay.
About.
And Holla ain't had a good grudge match in a minute.
Cause
Y'all underestimate the power of disdain. When you really don't like somebody and you really want to kill them, that's a different motivation.
yeah, Hitman
I
versus
think that
Ars,
y'all.
Hitman versus Shine. I know how you get when you mad, bro. I see.
I think
I
y'all
know
are
what.
making
Go ahead.
attempts to undermine Murder Mook,
No,
and none
no,
of us and I'm not necessarily arguing for Mook. I'm just refuting some of the things that
Doc.
y'all
We
said.
started by
Y'all
saying
make
Mook is
hold
a
on, no,
legend.
hold on,
Don't do that.
no. Y'all have been making attempts to undermine Mook, and we ain't undermined Hollow once
Oh, Doc.
because we know
Okay,
what
so
he
go ahead and
is.
undermine them then, Doc.
That's cause
We're
he in
not.
here,
We're
bro. That's cause
we're
he
not.
in here.
Because that's what you want to
No,
do. Go ahead, get your
not.
undermine on.
Hey,
Oh,
Hey,
what
the
you
boss.
mean
He
hey,
said it
undermined
too
though?
hold
close
on,
every time.
because
What the heck?
That's cause he in
hold
here or
on,
something, huh?
wait. Hold on, the boss, you know I'm a Midwest nigga first. All I'm telling you though is, in this debate, we've been arguing points for both niggas. Y'all have been kicking Mook down, and Hollis supposed to do that. I'm talking about y'all.
Ever
We
Y'all
since
have
the
not
been
kicking
start of
him.
this
kicking
We
Mook.
shit.
we pointing the
That's
Okay,
flaws.
no.
not
So
true.
then,
Ever
so
since the
then,
start of
Doc,
this
you got to
Bible
talk
debate,
about.
y'all been
So
horny.
then, Doc, you might
I'm
have
saying
missed.
if that's how they
Wait,
feel,
Doc,
Doc,
you
you
missed the
misconstruing
beginning of the
people's
conversation.
opinions for kicking him
Yeah,
down.
you
Y'all
missed
need
the
Wait,
some
first.
order.
Oh my God, Doc. I think you
Yes.
missed the beginning because they reduced it. It literally, I can't remember who it was. I don't want to put it on CP, but I feel like if it wasn't CP, it might have been Bandit Montana. But one of them was like, yeah, Mook, his rapping and his angling and like the
Mm-hmm.
stuff he be saying, and then Hitman gonna get up there and dance in circles.
Yep, wasn't
Oh,
me.
okay,
Is that
okay.
not
What?
So
under?
Well,
Like,
that
what
was
are we
not me.
doing? Like, stop. Like, don't.
okay.
Yeah, we're not playing him like that.
That was
No,
not
no.
me.
So let me say this, right? Let's say since I've been here, you ain't heard I ain't said
Dance in
one negative
circles.
thing about Holla because I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But all I've been hearing is, what man, Mook ain't never said nothing. He ain't never did. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? We gotta worry about what Mook be talking about. Come on, you know what the fuck he was talking about 1 through 3 against Rock. You know what the fuck
He
he was talking
talking
about.
about
Hold on.
Everybody done been sitting listening to him rap and then fuck he
Shut
was
the
saying.
fuck up, J2.
I wasn't allowed to slow down. Fuck rap, every day was strapped for the showdown. I was out in NoCal, back when I ain't no cow. Your favorite battle rapper ain't never seen a whole pound. I see dead people. I see dead people. Yeah. They say it's money on the floor. They say it's bitches I see dead people. They say it's smoke all in the air. This shit remind me of the trap. Yeah. I see dead people. They say it's money on the floor. They say it's bitches in the back. They say it's smoke all in the air. This shit remind me of the trap. Where we at? I see dead people. I see dead people. One time for the hustlers. Started off with a half ounce, I had to double up. Now I'm sipping Henny straight up out my double cup. A culture full of clowns and I'm going for the juggler. They in the comment section like Henny losing it. Spent so many summers mixing noodles, chips, and tuna fish. Cellmate told me, bro, I dreamed that you was super rich. Believe in me more than itself, I gotta do this shit.